Hello my friends, Boomy here once again with another video for you, my swtor brothers and sisters. How's everyone doing today in a galaxy far, far, far? Oh my god, it's finally happening. Yay! Oh wait, if this is your first time on the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button for all your swtor fun, news, sometimes guides, and updates right here, right now. My friends! We can finally talk about it. It's no more assumptions, no more reading the tea leaves or reading the bones or the entrails from our fallen sacrifices. Friends, no, it has been confirmed. There's story coming our way. Let's get into it, right? Keith Koenig, the executive producer for Star Wars The Old Republic over there at broadsword, has come out with his executive producer Q2, quarter two, jaunt report for us. Honestly, I thought this was going to come out next week, but it came out this week, so party on. Thank you for your Friday drops, everyone. Anyways, let's get into what all this is about. So, as is per usual, he just gives you the open blah 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 fluff of, hey guys, this has been going up. Gives us the updates that, yes, we've gotten some dynamic encounters that have come our way on the capital planets, starter planets, and Elam as well. And he talks about some of the crap you can get from the dynamic encounters and all that jazz. And I guess we have that. I thought this part was really cool. Then we got tons of different colorings for alien races, which I think is probably one of the best things that came out of 7.7. So party on there. And of course, the character modernization as well did its thing. Yay, yay. I think they did a great job with this one. So keep it up, swtor, keep it up. Then he had your special events that were going on as well. Said we had the opportunity to be part of the Star Wars Celebration of 2025 over there in Japan. And a video featurette appeared on April 19th, giving the broader Star Wars audience a look into the Old Republic and a little tease in upcoming story content. Now the whole thing there is everyone's like, yeah, that's really cool. I'm glad that finally Star Wars is letting the Old Republic into one of the largest Star Wars celebrations there is. I'm really happy they did that. That is awesome. I'm glad they were able to get the representation that the game deserves and one could argue needs. But the most important part of this whole thing was not just, none of the fluff, none of the cartel market crap, none of the stupid bundles that are out there. I'll be doing a video on that later. But it had to come down to two specific things. And we'll just go in order from, I guess that's cool, to, oh my god, it's about time. Now, as you're going to see here, he was talking about DirectX 12. He said, we saw a lot of questions during our 7.7 live stream asking for updates on the DirectX 12 or the DX12. Currently, we have a working version of the game running on DX12. However, we still have more to do before we can release a version for players to test, such as converting the game's UI system, the DX12, and ensuring any major bugs are identified and resolved. We have more to share later this year, but I am pleased with the progress the team has been making on this initiative. But honestly, the best part is right here. It says, what's coming up? Our next seasonal event is arriving in just a couple weeks. The Nar Shaddaa Nightlife will be returning July 8th. A separate article will be published on it at a later time, focusing on new rewards and some updates coming to that event. Those familiar with our content calendar will know that Game Update 7.7.1 is our next release. With it, players can expect the next Galactic season. When we get closer to talking about the next season, we will unveil the theme and its new rewards. He said players will also see additional updates to our character modernization efforts in the next coming patch of 7.7.1. The most important of these will be the anticipated improvements of the Radataki to give them the same attention other species recently received. Companions not covered in 7.7 will also be getting some love, as well as continuing refinements and bug fixes based on your feedback. And he says, I know many of you have been asking for updates on the story content, and I cannot tell you how much I appreciate your patience. Keith, you have no idea. No idea. I mean, we all know it was because of the voice actor strike. They just, for some reason, couldn't say it, so people like me said it for them. That was because of the voice actor strike. He continues, I am happy to say that we will have concrete details of the release of Galactic Threads and Masters Enigma in our upcoming 7.71 live stream, so we are looking forward to sharing a story roadmap with you all then. The team and I thank you for your continued support of this beloved game, and we cannot wait to show you what's in store for it. See you all soon, Papa Keith. So there you have it. Concrete news about story content for this game. Friends, we haven't had story in a little over a year. And it literally coincides when the stupid voice actor strike happened. Thankfully, it's been 2 weeks now. The voice actor strike is over with. And hopefully it is in the past and it goes away and we won't have to deal with any more of this crap again from SAG-AFTRA and all that jazz. I am happy that it's done. I'm happy that they're finally coming out and saying something about it. But as usual, in swtor fashion, no dates are given to when the live stream is going to be to tell us about when the release of these things are going to be. So we still have to wait. I honestly don't know if we're going to hear much about it. It's the weekend coming up. So I think maybe next week we'll hear about when the live stream is going to be. But I honestly don't think we're going to get any story until later in July, maybe early August at the earliest. I know it sucks. We would like to have it right now. But I'd rather them get it all together and have it nice and polished than it just being just crap and everyone just being pissed off, okay? I want them to do a great job with it, and I want it to do justice to what the story is, and hopefully it will just be the signs of the end of this exceedingly drawn out even before the voice actor strike, but overly drawn out story that is the legacy of the Mandalorian, # legacy of the Sith. And hopefully we'll see Darth Jada soon as well. That would be just a lot of cherries on top on that one. But anyways, my friends, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Let's keep the conversation going on down there. What are your thoughts on all this? When do you think we're going to see the live stream? When do you think we're going to see story for this game? Now that we know it is concrete, that they have news on it, and that stuff is coming our way. Let me know your thoughts. Make sure you hit that like button, the share button, and that bell notification button, my friends. It truly helps the channel out quite a bit. And hey, you want to get your videos early? Do you want to get a monthly podcast, which I need to do one really soon? Why not become a member to the channel? It really helps keep the lights on. Either way, my friends, thank you so much for being here. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and become part of the family here at Boomy Nation, the freak show YouTube, the black sheep of gaming. And as always, my friends, we're going to be kind. It's about community, and don't forget to spay and neuter your Wookiees. We'll see you later, my friends. Good day.
Simply the best. Epic tales on every shore. Hit that button. Ask for more.